Hello there everybody, and welcome back finally to a new episode of Building with Peeporp, and it is I, Peeporp. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know things look a bit different and I'll get to that in a little bit, but I need to explain why I haven't really uploaded a Building with Peeporp in over a month, and that's because video files are weird. I just want to do a quick question. Would you want to watch a video that looks like this? Or like this? No. I wouldn't want to put out a video that looks like that. It looks like I recorded it on a Commodore 64. It's not too great, and that's why this video's kind of been pushed back. Just remember, everyone, to edit your videos as you go, just to make sure that you don't run into problems like that. So that's what my life has been, kind of. But I've been getting some work done on the Channel 64 SMP, which I'm very happy about, and I did get some stuff done in the episode, the scrapped episode. So basically, what I'm going to be doing in this episode, working from the last one, is we built this gorgeous lodge manor thing, house, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be filling it with as many farms as I possibly can. And so, in making the episode that hasn't made it, and probably will never make it to air, you can probably hear there's a minecart in there. You can probably see through the window. I already started making some farms in there as part of this making farms. I'm actually going to turn down the sounds here. Just give me a second. I'm not sure why minecarts count as friendly creatures, but that's okay. So if we will come in here, we have a dual bamboo and sugarcane farm of my own design, and I did redstone, so that is absolutely crazy. Look at it. There's redstone and everything. There's two separate little pistons areas with observers, and it's all connected and it looks fantastic. And in the floor we have a huge hole, which is a cactus farm that is connected by a water elevator up to this collection system. I really have done some redstone here, that is for sure. And if you could see underneath the floor there, I left it a little bit exposed because I like kind of looking at it. It's some redstone for a nice little auto dropper. So what happens is when the bamboo and the sugarcane grow up and they get pushed out by the piston, there is a minecart. That's where the minecart sounds come from. The minecart that is going underneath, and then it drops it into this dropper here, and then once the dropper senses there is redstone in there, it drops down into the same collection system as the cactus. So I'm actually being very efficient here, I promise you that. So if we look in here, we've got some cactus, we've got some sugarcane, and we've got some bamboo. So the farms are actually working, which is very impressive for me because things never work. I'm as shocked as you are, honestly. And also, what you've also probably noticed is I'm using some shaders. Let's have a little sleep. I've decided to make my videos look a little nicer, and it's not too intrusive either. It's just a nice little ambience thing. We still got some shadows and some light rays as well coming from the sun. It looks great. Look at that. It looks lovely, and it's not too bad, and I'm still getting some good frames, so all is well. I just think it looks a lot nicer, adds to the production value, and just makes kind of viewing a little bit nicer, honestly. So yeah, I've been playing around with these shaders. The shaders that I'm currently using are the Silders Enhanced default, the fancy one, because I don't know, I like to be a little fancy, you know, put my pinky finger up when I'm having a sip of some tea, you know. Hello, you like a bit of fanciness. But I think what we're going to be doing, well, I don't think, I know what we're going to be doing, is putting as many farms as possible as I can into this building. So we've already got 3 farms already done. We've got some space up here. I think I want to go straight into it. I want to build a little bee farm because we need the honeycomb for the copper that I used at the moment. So that copper there is supposed to be waxed. It's supposed to be orange copper, but it's been exposed for too long. I haven't been able to get honeycomb to wax it. So I want to get some bees, and I want to make a lovely little bee farm here. Nothing too grand, nothing too incredible. I'm just going to be making a nice little bee farm here. I'm going to actually get rid of this snow as well. Swoosh. And so we can actually get some honeycomb. I don't know if I want to get honey bottles. Maybe just put them in one of them, because I don't really have any intention of using honey blocks. So I think we're going to have to go on a little adventure. Take our Graham. He's looking so... Look, we're matching. That's so cute. We're going to take Graham off to the plains, and we're going to go and get some bees. Make a couple of campfires just so we don't anger the bees. I actually want to collect them. And also, what we did in the last episode is we went to go and get some redstone, because my redstone supply before was pitiful. So we went and did some redstone mining. We got a lot of redstone. And also, look at all these diamonds. Look at all these diamonds that we've got. We've got 2 and almost a half stacks now. So I never really need to go mining again for diamonds, which is perfect. So I'm going to put these little stuffs away. I'm going to put the snow up here, and then I'm going to just make sure everything's in its place. And let's go and get some bees. Hunting for bees now. Everything looks really nice. And also I've been collecting some flowers to help me with said bees. So what we're going to have to do is just have a look around, a little wander, a little explore, try and find some nice bee nests, and hopefully there will be some bees inside them. We'll probably have to wait around a little bit, do some waiting, get some bees, and we can make a little honeycomb farm. So fingers crossed we'll be able to find some bees. Bee located! Hello, bee! Where is your home, Mr. Bee? Is it here? It is here. I need to park Graham. Come on. Consider yourself parked. And there is the beehive with some lovely honey inside of it. Now, I hadn't brought my shears like a silly person, so I'm going to put the campfire underneath and wait for the bee. Oh, look, there he is. There he goes. Let's try and wait for him to get into his hive. Oh, there was already a bee in there. Oh, rubbish. There was 2 bees in there. I don't know if they're fighting over the flower or if they're smooching. Go on. Get in there. We've got a bee's nest, and there is 3 bees in the nest. Oh my goodness. Cool. Let's go and get some more bees. I actually really like the way the sunset looks. The colors. Very nice. Bee located. Come on, bee. Come over here. Come on. Bee got. I want to get at least 4 beehives filled up with bees. So I think I've got at least 5 bees at the moment. So I think as many beehives... Well, 4 will be good enough, I think. Bee hive located. Oh my gosh, there's so many bees. Yes, my bee army. Poor bee. Bees. Right, now where did Graham go? Oh no. Graham. And another bee. I think 5 beehives is plenty. So let's get back to the lodge and build this bee farm. Okay, I've got all the stuff, and I'm really hoping that I've got enough room for everything. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to put down this chest. Then I'm going to put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoppers. And then we're going to get a dispenser and put them down into it, and then I think I don't have enough room. Oh no. I think I'm going to have to knock a wall, well, a bit of the ceiling out this way. Probably just bring up the snow layers, honestly, just to hide it, or put a little ledge there, because I'm going to have to put the observers the other way around. Then we'll have the dispensers going into the block here. And before it gets snowed on, I'm going to have to put some redstone dust like this. Oh no, I put them the wrong way round. Like that. I'm going to put some dahlia leaves. No, not there. Down like this. Then I'm going to round it with oak trap doors. I'm going to need to make some more oak trap doors. Oh. I'm actually just going to replace these with dark oak trapdoors, and then just have the front being the oak trapdoors with the window in it so we can see into the little hive. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some unbreaking books so I can put them on the shears. I think we got enough emeralds. What do you think? There's all the shears enchanted. Now let's test it out. Fantastic, it does not work. But make a few little design changes. So, that is actually working now. Got lots of lovely goodies in the chest left over. And a big hole in the wall. That's completely fine. I'm going to fix that. Just make a little outcropping part here. Now it's time for the very scary part, which is putting the bee nests, beehives in the farm. Right, ready? Very scared. And we're already getting honeycomb. Oh my goodness. Did I actually do it right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's the bee farm. It is done. I'm gonna quickly go and clean up the outside. And now I'm gonna make it pretty. There's the prettification. Everything is all good. The bee farm is working. We're getting some honeycomb. They seem very happy in their new place, maybe. And now there's no exposure to the elements. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some more farms. I'm probably just going to run through this quick one because it's pretty repetitive. It's nothing too much. I got to move some villagers and put down some rails, and that's pretty much it, honestly. I think we're just going to run through it. So I start out basically by farming some potatoes and wheat and carrots, because what I'm going to be building is a multi-layered villager farm, and I got some iron to get some rails because I was running out of iron, and also smelted up the gold, and here I am putting down the platform for the rails, which is going to be running underneath the farm so it will pick up all the lovely crops. So I'm putting down the rails here, and then putting a layer of dirt above it, which is where the crops are going to grow and where the villager is going to live. So we've got the workstation and the light there, putting the crops down, and then basically just layering that up 3 times. So we're going to have 3 layers, 1 layer for the wheat, 1 layer for the potatoes, and 1 layer for the carrots. So it's a lot of repetitive stuff, kind of just doing the same thing over and over again. And planting crops, getting rid of snow, and planting more crops and rails. And so now what we're doing is we're going to be moving the villagers all the way over from our villager breeder to the area. Now, the villager went through the ground and suffocated in the dirt. So I tried it again, and then he teleported outside, and then he was running around, and had lots of fun with him, trying to get him back in the minecart. But I eventually gotten around and I've made a little wooden platform so you wouldn't go through the dirt, well, the tilled dirt, and then just replanted it. And now we have a villager inside. And I did that for all of the other layers, which went much more swimmingly than I thought it was going to go, honestly. So what I'm doing now is I'm filling up the villagers' inventories with all of the potatoes and stuff so they can just drop it, and then tidying up the place. And here it is in its almost finished form, and I've got good news, it's actually working. I don't know how I'm managing to get all these farms to work. So we got the potatoes and we got the wheat and the carrot. I seem to be doing a good job, but now what we need to figure out is the item collection system. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this really. I think what I want to do is maybe just make more of the auto droppers and then connect it to this water stream, just so we can have everything come into this chest here, and it is filling up very nicely, I must say. So I'm gonna go and figure out how to do this collection system, and then I'll be right back to walk you through it once I've figured it out. I do not want to talk about how long that took, and it wasn't just me. Huge thank you to Duds Versus for helping me with all of this redstone trifle. Oh my goodness, it was so much. I started out with the original idea of having a dropper elevator, but obviously there's different layers, so I had to have one depth droppers coming up this way, and then it had to swap over to this side. Then I had to make item sorters. I originally was going to have a water stream, but the dropper at the top kept clogging, so I just had to do hoppers and a auto clock. It's a lot, but we've got carrots, we've got potatoes, and we've got wheat, and we've got an overflow chest full of all the stuff. These little guys are working away. They are doing a great job, and this part is done. I'm missing a bit of roof there. Just ignore that. I've had to like try and do a bit of shimmying with blocks and stuff, and been working out where the different blocks are going to be going. It's been a lot. I've literally been sat here for about 5 hours working this out. It's kind of ridiculous. So let's have a little recap of what farms we've got in here. So we've got our dual sugarcane and bamboo farm, our bee farm, which is working amazingly. We're going to actually be able to do buildings out of honeycomb blocks. And then we've got the wheat, potato, and carrot automatic farm, which has been a huge pain, but it's so worth it now that it's all done. And also, I've extended the storage on the cactus farm as well. So basically, because everything gets funneled into here, one chest is going to fill up very quickly. Look, this is how much stuff has been gathered, mainly bamboo. So I've extended the storage a little more up here. And I do want to decorate the rest of this place, but I'm probably going to do that between episodes because I want to move on the next episode to another build, because we've spent 2 episodes here, which is a month for me. So yeah, I want to get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I think we've been able to answer the question, how many farms can I put in a build? The answer is 7, but that's okay because it looks very nice. I hope that you've had a wonderful time. This is going to be the end of the episode here. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Put some comments down. Now that we've moved on from doing farms, what builds do you want to be seeing in the next couple of episodes? But this is going to be the end from me. This has been another episode of Building with Peeporp, and I'm Peeporp. I hope you've had a wonderful time, and I shall see you in the next one. So goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.